Hey everybody, welcome to The Bottom Line. I'm Michael Noland. Oasis has been in the news quite a bit over the last month. First, we got their announcement that they would perform a few reunion shows. That quickly escalated into more than a few, and we've heard hints of a possible world tour by Oasis, and of course, both brothers have received very heavy criticism for their partnership with the world's first legal scalper, Ticketmaster. But it doesn't stop there, folks. We have another headline to consider, and that is the hint. No, not just a hint, much more than that, that Oasis is about to release a brand new album. Kind of makes you wonder what their next announcement will be, doesn't it? Can you imagine one of the Gallagher brothers stepping up to the podium and announcing to all of us, "Pull my finger"? All right, folks, so first of all, I'm not only going to be covering the statements that Liam Gallagher made to a couple of fans when he was addressing them on a social media platform. Of course, this article I got from Anti-Music from the web, and basically it's titled, "Oasis Have Finished Reunion Album, Says Liam." Now, the article starts off by saying Oasis frontman Liam Gallagher says that the reunited band with his brother Noel have already completed work on a new album, which would mark the acclaimed band's first record since 2008's Dig Out Your Soul. And we all know what a wonderful album that one was. Now, the article continues, Liam broke the news while interacting with fans via social media. A fan asked if they could expect the reunited band to release a new album, and Gallagher responded, "Yep, it's already finished." But it didn't stop there. Another fan asked if a new record was in the air, and Liam responded, "It's in the bag, mate." Now, I want you all to keep in mind everything that Liam has said here, and I also want you to keep in mind a couple of the things I've covered in my last two recent videos on Oasis. I have always maintained from the start this was never going to be just a few reunion concerts put on just for the sake of their fans by a couple of teary-eyed Gallagher brothers who were listening to the song Reminiscing. Now, keep in mind his two statements. It's already finished. It's in the bag, mate. And that second question by the fan, is there an album in the air? That would indicate, is there a possibility that you and your brother could talk over the possibility after these concerts are done of going into the studio, writing songs and recording them and eventually releasing a brand new Oasis album? That's what in the air means to me, and you can't blame that fan for asking that question, because the way the brothers have presented themselves over the past weeks here is that we're just doing it for the fans. Oops, things got out of control. We'll add some shows. Oh, what's that rumor about us doing a world tour? Can't say. I don't know. And then remember that they have been in bed with Ticketmaster, and it's Ticketmaster and the Gallagher brothers that are making all the extra dough as Ticketmaster raises the prices. Now, longtime viewers to this channel will tell you I did a whole series of videos on Dolly Parton. I think my very first one on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was when she was inducted, and she turned it down. I praised her in that video. The very next video I had to make was her accepting the damn nomination, and before she was even inducted, we had an album that had so many songs on it, it made All Things Must Pass look like a single LP. And in those videos, I eventually came to the conclusion it was all planned. It was a script put out between the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Dolly Parton. There was no way she could have possibly recorded that album after the fact. That whole scheme was planned, and we swallowed it all. Now, back to Oasis and their, oh gosh, I guess we're gonna have to pay tribute to our fans. If they've got an album in the bag, then that tells me that album is at least 2 years old in the recording process. And this whole show by Oasis is as fake as the Rock and Roll Hollywood fame inducts Dolly story. You know, I just saw a video by Rob Walker, a content creator I occasionally visit, and he was saddened that he didn't get Oasis tickets. Don't worry, Rob. They're gonna go on a world tour, and then they're gonna wind up that tour back in your area, and you'll get to see them. Everybody will get to see them, to the point that they're sick to death of these brothers. Now, think about it. This whole thing, along with the Dolly story, is a freaking script that we're being sold. Just like we get a script when we go to those damned Avatar shows. They're programmed, they're scripted in to move in a certain way. We are being manipulated, folks. Now, I don't hate Oasis as a band. I'm not one of their biggest fans. I loved their first 2 albums. I would have been happy with their 3rd album if they had rebounded from the slight dips in that 3rd album. But the rest of their stuff, frankly, I took back and got store credit for something I was going to actually listen to. But I have to admit, they have shown a brilliance as songwriters, as a band, and the ability to produce a great sounding record. But I'm not holding out much hope for this new album that they're promising. Why would I? Their 3rd album showed a dip in quality, and the albums after that just cemented that fact. Why would any of us get excited about a new Oasis album? Their best stuff was their earliest stuff. Well, I'll tell you why. You see, it's because the whole thing's scripted, and we are being programmed into accept the story. The brothers are back. They're talking to one another. Oh, he had trouble with his wife. Oh, they need each other. Now their family values will finally sink in. What family values? Their family values, the way they were raised, is quite clear by the way they've acted ever since they shown up on the damned music scene. You know, folks, I've always had a buyer beware mentality, and that mentality kind of put my radar up early from the very first announcements that these clowns were going to sell us another show. No, I'm not talking about the shows that you guys are paying to go see. I'm talking about the show that they're giving us right this moment. We are inundated with pre-planned, step-by-step announcements by these clowns every couple of days. I don't buy it. I hope you don't buy it. And if you're that big of an Oasis fan, go to town. That's all I can say. You know, I'm a big McCartney fan. You can't be a bigger McCartney fan. And you know what? The man's priced himself right out of my league, and I've paid to see him 3 times. I love him as an artist, but there is an end to my patience, and I think that's my whole point for this video. You know, we need to have an end to what we'll put up with as not only audiences, but as rock fans. I don't give a damn if rap and hip hop pull this shit, let them die by that, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm all for getting some gumption back into rock and roll. And you know what? That's only gonna happen when the fans, the audience, demand it. All right, that's my video for tonight, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Helps with channel growth, helps with video growth for that matter. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, maybe you just come by every once in a while, help a brother out. It's really easy to subscribe. All you have to do is hit that subscribe to the tribe button, tap that top bell notification so that you'll be notified of all my future videos. All right, I'm Michael Noland. This is The Bottom Line, but always as I see it. So anything I've said in this video that you don't agree with, you're more than invited to politely and respectfully give me your views on the matter. That's where the real action happens on this channel. I've said it before. I maintain that the funnest part of any of my videos is after you watch it, is just go to the comments. Some great stuff is happening there. Matter of fact, it's there where you'll find why we all say we are the tribe.